Right, we're just going to talk through some of the basics of the Galaxy tab here, just so that if you haven't got one, you have an idea about what it can and what it can't do. Galaxy tablet, if you have a smartphone, is very similar to that. More like a smartphone than it is like a PC, but more powerful and obviously a larger screen. The Galaxy tablet has a few different screens, so we can put different icons on those home screens. And everything that works on here usually works either by using an app or a widget. So an app is something like one of these that you can click on and it does something. And these are made by a variety of people and put on the App Store. Some of them come with the device. A widget is something a bit larger, so you can see this here is my calendar widget, which takes up a larger amount of space on the home screen, and it shows me basically my calendar for the day or tomorrow or whatever. This widget here is a Twitter widget, and the one at the bottom here is an Evernote widget, which takes me straight into into Evernote, if I can get my words right, and allows you to perform functions fairly quickly rather than having to go into the app first. So that's apps and widgets. Now, each Galaxy tablet is connected up with the school wireless, and students can also connect to the wireless at home. And they have Mobile Frog, which there's another video that explains Mobile Frog in a little bit more detail. They all have a browser so they can get onto the internet. The only things that you'll find won't work particularly well on the browser are things where you have to double click. The tablet doesn't have a double click feature. A lot of websites are now starting to accommodate this and don't use double clicking anymore, but you will still find some things that you want to double click and it doesn't actually work for you. For example, and quite unfortunately because it would be nice to do, taking the register on ePortal, where you would normally double click to put an absentee in or a present or something like that. Now everybody on the tablets has access to a camera, and they also have a microphone and a video camera. And if I go into Play Store here, this is where students or teachers can search for apps that they want to use. You can see that the Google Play Store here has apps, movies and books. We're concerned with the apps at the moment. And you can simply search through all the apps, so you can search by different categories. Some of them are featured, some of them are paid, some of them are free. We're obviously at this point only directing students to free apps to use. There are plenty of free apps which are very good. There's no reason to pay for them unless you find something subject specific which you think is really worth looking at, and then that's something that we can always look into if needed. So that's the App Store, and if students were to install an app, let's just search for a dictionary. There'll be quite a few dictionary apps. So here's all of the apps that come up. If I wanted to install one of these, say for example this one here, I would click on that, go to install, accept and download. That will then download and it will appear in my apps. Now it's usually well worth having a good look at the ratings and the comments that people have given the apps. Because Google Play is a free market, anybody can create apps and put them on there, so the ratings are a very good way of working out what's good and what's not good. Students, by the way, have got a parental safety lock on their store, so they can only find apps which are suitable.